I know why some of you clicked on this video. You recently released your game on Steam, didn't sell any copies, and now you're wondering if your game would perform better on the Epic Game Store or not. After all, there are 180 million total users and 31 million active users, and the front page will feature your game longer than 5 nanoseconds. So surely everything will work out, right? No. I released my game on Steam and Epic Games Store simultaneously in September 2023, and the number of copies sold within the first week was, well, let's just say it's a quantum superposition of 0 and slightly above 0. Sorry, I signed like 14 NDAs and user agreements with Epic, so I have no idea if I'm allowed to reveal sale figures or not. So this is the best I can tell you. And no, this number is not exaggerated. By the way, it's not between 0 and slightly above 0. No, it's a quantum superposition, which means it can be both. After seeing these results, I wanted to make this video right after the release week, but I decided instead to allow the game to go through the holiday sales first with a 40% discount and see if it changes anything. So here we are, January, and nothing has changed. So what happened to these numbers? When I first saw these numbers, I immediately ignored the 180 million and focused on the 30 million. And then I started doing math in my head, which is something a lot of us do. I told myself this: 90% of these people are just playing Epic exclusives and claiming free games on the Epic Game Store. Surely the remaining 10% buy games on the store, right? And that would leave us with 3 million people. Now let's pretend that from that number 90% of them would never buy my game. That leaves us with 300,000. And now let's pretend that another 90% of these people would also never buy my game. So that would leave us with 30,000. And now let's pretend that from that number, another 90% also would never buy my game. So that leaves us with 3,000. Now let's pretend that from the remaining people, 90% would not buy my game unless it's on a heavy discount. So that leaves us with 300 people within the first few months of release. So, did I sell 300 copies? Well, my sale figures are a quantum superposition between... No, I did not. But Johnny, maybe your game sucks. Maybe my game will... No, it won't. Let me show you something that we both can look at. See these? These are called achievement statistics. See how all of them say 0%? That's an interesting number, don't you think? Let's have a look at some other games, shall we? Argyle, Kronos Castle. 0, 0, all zeros, a couple of 7% here, and then at the bottom we have a 21%. What is 7 multiplied by 3? It's 21. So based on these numbers we can deduce that from the people who bought the game, only 3 of them played the game long enough to get this achievement, and 1 of them got far enough to get these achievements. What the duck? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 75, 0, 0, 0, and the rest is 0. Backpack Hero. 0, 0, 0, all zeros. By the way, this game, it has 5,000 reviews on Steam. In conclusion, if a game sells more than 1,000 copies on Steam, then based on my research using public data, it will probably sell 10 to 100 copies on Epic Game Store. And if it sells 100 copies or less on Steam, then it will probably sell 0 to 10 copies on the Epic Game Store. But what about discovery? What if people are using the Epic Game Store for just discovering the games, and then they wishlist or buy them on Steam instead? That could still be useful, right? Yeah, it could be. I would gladly pay $100 to have my game not sell on a platform if it helped me sell the game on another platform. But that's not what's happening either. On the Epic Game Store, my game page was launched on 7th of July 2023, and unlike Steam's Coming Soon page, it actually features your game. But my wishlist numbers on Steam did not change. These are from June, not July. My Epic Game page became visible here. Another time I checked was during the holiday sale. The Epic Holiday Sale started sooner than the Steam Holiday Sale. So during this period, the discoverability of my game on the Epic Game Store went up, but the wishlist numbers on Steam did not. So we can clearly conclude that releasing your game on the Epic Game Store has 0 effect on your Steam sales, and also 0 effect on your Epic sales. That's my 2 cents. The Epic Game Store sucks, at least for self-publishing indie devs, I could name 95 reasons why, but I can't be bothered. Thanks for watching, please sub, goodbye.